Hey, that's my cigar. You'll steal another. Hey, bummer, we got work to do. Boom, 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 boom. I just wanted to tell you that Bitcoin was created around 2009 as an alternative to the central banks, to the Federal Reserve, to Rothschild. You know, those big, scary people that a lot of people don't really think a lot about, but they're out there. If you follow the money, you look at history, you can see them. You can look at how the Federal Reserve started back in 1913. There's a documentary by Bill Still, and he talks about the history of money, what it is, what it's not, and I'm just here as a little oatmeal, whatever that means, to tell you that there's a lot of different alternatives to making the world better. That's why we have this website. This is why I'm responding to this website here, the Infowars.com forum, and it's very interesting. So I'm specifically trying to respond to Mischief with Griff. He's a pretty good info warrior. If you don't know, who am I? I'm Oatmeal Joey Arnold. I was born in 85 in Oregon. I was homeschooled. I went to high school, went to college, some Bible colleges, worked at some camps. And then I left America in 2012 because of Obama. I went to teach English in Vietnam. But you don't even know English that well. Hey, knock it off. Stop the hammering. What did you say? Sorry. Really, really like it when that guy was like, stop the hammering. I can never forget it. The one thing that I can't forget is that I cannot forget Bitcoin. I'm here to talk about Bitcoin, but it's obviously not the only thing that there is to talk about, but it's symbolic to talk about Bitcoin as an alternative to what's going on. I mean, it's like, how do we stop them? Like the globalists, the technocrats, plutocrats, the aristocrats, all those other people, a lot of other people. Are you trying to be funny? Yes, but if I'm not, it's okay, because what I'm talking about is important, and I may be wrong about this or that, but I'm always learning, and I'm trying to figure things out, and I may not be always, like, organized and stuff, and I made a lot of stuff over the years, like, videos and stuff over the years, you know, since, like, 98, I've been online for the most part, and I've been a little disorganized. I'm a little bit like a clean freak, and I am a perfectionist, so I really don't want people to see things until they're perfect, so then I try to force myself to publish things even before they're really, really that good. You know, this stuff that I write, this videos, and all these kinds of things, I just kind of push it out there because I know that if I don't, then it'll never get out there. And some of you guys might be like that. You may know what I'm talking about. I have a lot to say. I can talk forever. But the bottom line is, you gotta try to make the world better, one oatmeal at a time. I mean, it's like, a lot of terrible things are happening. They're invading our country in a lot of different ways at the same time. You know, you got China on one side. You got, I mean, literally, like, people trying to come up from Mexico into America, either by force or secretly by just being allowed in so that they can get asylum or something. And then you have, like, big pharma, and you have probably a bunch of other things, but I've probably written about it before on steamit.com. And that's what it's all about, trying to figure out what's going on. And you got to follow the money, and you got to try to stop them by stopping their money, their funding, their support. You know, it's like, why would you want to attack the people that are going against the globalists? Like, people who are trying to buy Bitcoin or the other thousands cryptocurrencies are tired and fed up with the Fed. Fed up with the Fed. Fed up with the Fed. That could turn into a song. Fed up with the Fed. Fed up with the Fed. Don't you want to be fed up with the Fed? I want to be fed up with the Fed. When I say oatmeal, that I'm oatmeal, it's because I use oatmeal as a symbol. It's symbolic for trying to have a good foundation in life. Oatmeal is a good foundation for breakfast. Just like you need to have a good foundation for your soul. With oatmeal in your bowl is Jesus in your soul. And when I talk about Bitcoin, it's symbolic of the InfoWars and how you're going to fight back. And are you going to do something like what Laura Loomer is doing, and Alex Jones, and Tommy Robinson, and Donald Trump, and Katie Hopkins, and Mark Dice, and Mike Cernovic, and all these other people. And you may not like some of them. You may like some of them a little bit better, but what's important is that they're all doing different things in their own different ways, and they may not be perfect, and I may not be perfect, and we need to stop talking about that. But sometimes we just gotta say that and remind the other people that it's not about perfection, right? I mean, it's about trying to do things. It's about innovation. It's about free markets. It's about all those things combined all at the same time, and that's why we do these things. And I grew up around Apple and Microsoft and things like that, and I'm trying to stay away from it. And so then I started getting into other kinds of operating systems for my computer, something like Ubuntu, Linux, things like that. And I just want to do my best to be free. And things like that. You want to be free. You want to break free, And that's what Bitcoin is all about, and other things. And like I said, it's symbolic, and Bitcoin's not the only thing out there. But it's the one thing that is well known. But it doesn't really matter if it works or doesn't work, or how good it works or not, because it's all about go in the right direction. How do I say that? I'm hesitating because I just want you to know that you got to do something, and something is better than nothing. You got to go somewhere. You got to do something. You got to try to make a difference. You just can't just be like, "Oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do Bitcoin because it's a little bit like it's like how do I say? It's weird. It's like your face. It's like you look like oatmeal. It's like what? Is that why people call you oatmeal? Because you look like weird, burnt out. Little the beard is like the burnt part. It's like you look like like a mastodon. You look like a little a weird, messed up oatmeal thing. I was just reading a book the other day. It was like Thanksgiving morning, I think. There was a book written in the early 60s. There was this little boy with a dinosaur, and he goes over to these other people, and he's like, I'm looking for a friend for my dinosaur. And the other people are like, dinosaurs are extinct. Now get your little dog out of here. But it was actually a dinosaur. It's like, that's not a dog, it's a dinosaur. Little boy goes to the other place, like a library, and he's like, hey, I'm looking for a friend, for my little dinosaur, because when I go to school, my little dinosaur is lonely. And the librarian's like, dinosaurs are extinct as the dodo bird. Now, run along and take your elephant with you. It's not an elephant. It's a dinosaur. Eventually, there was this dodo bird that was kicked out of a museum, and the boy's like, "Are you a dodo bird?" He's like, "Yeah." "Oh, are you extinct?" "Yeah, I'm extinct." "Oh, you guys can be friends. We can be friends." And they went into the sunset together, and they lived happily ever after. And that's what life is all about. Sometimes some people are gonna call you extinct or deplorable or something, or oatmeal, and it's a little bit sad. But then you find out there was a reason for it, and a lot of things can come together, And you do the best you can with what you have until you find something better, and then you do something with that. And that's what it's all about, right? And that's what I wanted to just talk about. I just want to introduce some of those ideas, and I've been doing this for a very long time, but I'm gonna try to be a little bit organized, a little bit more organized, and I'm gonna try to make a little something. What I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, I try to make better stuff, but I haven't been really good at that. It might be a little good, but I've always been very embarrassed, very like terrified at stuff that I put out on the internet. It's like, oh, that's not very good. But as long as you keep on like leveling up, like Mike Cernovic says, and I'm sure other people say it too, but you gotta just like keep going, even if it's not very good. Like me, I could look at this video and be like, man, I don't like the way you look and stuff like that. Anyways, I don't like the way you talk, but I could say that to myself, and I've done it. And you could probably do that to yourself. And when you do that, then you're more likely not going to go out and do something that Laura Loomer did. You know, locking herself, handcuffing herself to the door of Twitter yesterday. Or, you know, making a video, posting something online, doing something offline. You gotta let it go. You gotta just let it all hang out loose and leave it all on the table. Follow through like they do in basketball. I like analogies, I like symbols, and I try to use them. That's why I'm oatmeal. What are you? What are you? What are you? I'm oatmeal, and you're a potato. I don't know. What does potato mean? I don't know. Hold on. Anyways, if you didn't get anything out of this video, let me know. I'm gonna try to upload this video to a couple different websites, but I'm gonna start with YouTube. And you may be asking me, why do you upload videos to different websites? You know why? I'll tell you later if you don't know. But anyways, I'm oatmeal. I'm oatmeal. And you're a potato. No, wait, hold on. How do I end a video? I don't know how to end a video. I don't know how people do that. I don't know how people say the same thing at the same time, like the end of their video, and like they do that and they have their little signature. How do I do that? I'm a potato. What are you?